So in this video, we're going to talk about Facebook ads and in particular, real estate ads. I think a lot of agents miss the boat on running real estate ads primarily because they are thinking about how much it's going to cost. And what a lot of agents don't really understand is you can't run one ad and expect that ad to be successful immediately. You have to run variations of that ad, variations of targeting, variations of the affinity, meaning matching your customer, or excuse me, your competitor's interests, right? So let's say, for example, your competitor is your brokerage. So you'll want to match one, the area in which you're targeting, and then match the people that are interested in those particular things. And then from there, you want to create different ad copy. What I tell a lot of agents and people who I speak with is you have to think about an ad as a billboard. Think about it as a billboard, and not only as a billboard, but how does it differ from a billboard as well? There's similarities and there are differences. If you pay for a billboard, you're paying anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 for 1 month of having that billboard up. No matter if you get clients from it, you do get clients from it, the billboard, whatever happens to that billboard, you're in the whole $5,000 to $15,000 to $30,000. The thing with Facebook ads, and the difference is you can run 10 different ads at $5 a day, it's $50. Multiply that by 30 days, that's $1,500, right? You can do less. You can run 2 ads at $5 a day, $10 per ad at 30 days, that's $300. And what you do is you're testing, let's call it 10, 15 days of testing to see which ad is performing the best. And then from there, you remove the other ad and then you bump up the price over time for that particular ad that is working well. And so whenever I have agents that talk to me about spending money on Facebook ads and they're worried about spending $100, $200, $300, in my mind, I'm thinking you're in the wrong business because you've got to spend money to make money, or you've got to spend time. You've got one or the other. If you're not willing to get on the phones, you're not willing to go door knock, you're not willing to do circle prospecting, these are things that will make you money that will cost you time. And then there's spending money that will make you money, right? So it's going to cost you money. And so you have to look at these two different things in regard to which one do I want to spend the most of? Do I want to spend more time or do I want to spend more money? And then from there, you make the decision on the thing that you're going to invest in. The funny thing about this whole situation, whenever we're comparing calling versus actually going out and spending money on Facebook ads or Google ads, is most agents don't realize you still have to purchase a dialer. You still have to find where your leads are coming from. So you're going to pay a company like RedX to get those leads, and you're still paying a monthly fee. So at the end of the day, yes, you're still paying money and spending time. So the question is, do you want to spend money to call people from an interest thing where they took interest in Google or Facebook ads, or do you want to spend money on a list that somebody else went out and found for you, and you're spending money up front first just to get the list, right? So no matter what, you're spending money and you're still having to call people. I think the secret to this is, yes, you need to spend money. The next part is which one's going to make you more money. I personally, if I were still selling real estate in the States, I would be doing both, and I would invest at least $1,000 at a minimum to each of those things and the time that it takes to figure it out. Because I know, and at least in my market, whenever I was in Austin, $280,000, $300,000, probably more now, with everything that's going on, that's going to yield me roughly $6,000 to $7,000 of income. So if I spend $1,000 here and $1,000 there, and each of those produce something, then guess what? I've made my money back, and then I know that's a repeatable process. But a lot of agents don't think that way. They think, oh, I spent $300 and it didn't work. That's not how businesses run. And the problem with a lot of agents is they come from a 9 to 5 and don't realize how much money that their employer was paying to get things done. I want to say that one more time. A lot of you as agents come from 9 to 5 and you have no idea how much your employer was paying to actually get things to make a profit, right? And so you have to start thinking like your employer thought and think long term and not short term. That $300, yeah, maybe you didn't get a closed deal from it, but who cares, right? Keep spending the money on something that's yielding leads, right? Because if you continue to do that, and I would personally do it myself, I wouldn't pay another company to do it, meaning I wouldn't pay the Z and the R.com. I would learn to do it myself. And if you can do that, you will make a lot more money than most people. You just can't give up in the first month. I wouldn't even give up in the first 90 days, right? Because I want to know, is my money going to turn into something? And the only way I can find that out is by spending the money and getting enough leads and then following up. And that's one of the big problems with a lot of agents is they don't do a great job of following up, sending a text message, sending an email. Literally, you're sitting on the phone or sitting on your butt all day on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you're doing, and you're not actually doing what you need to be doing to make money. And then at the end of the month, end of 90 days, you're complaining about it. And so I felt like this video was needed to tell you, you need to learn to run Facebook ads. You need to learn to run Google ads. You need to learn to be on video, do YouTube, do all these things that you're actually watching other people do. And they're making money off of you because you're spending the time watching it. I'm making money off of you right now because you're watching this video, right? And so for you, you need to become the content creator, the person who knows how to spend money to make money. And once you know how to do that, you're unstoppable. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope I didn't hurt too many feelings, and we'll see you guys on the next one.